80 watts. I haven't seen that out of mine, but that's what they claim.
Right, yeah. Well, they say FM, AM, and sideband on this too, but it ain't all what they said. But yeah, that the MON on it, like the switch. If I flip it to MON, that's like talkback, right? It's man, no matter how much I turn my mic gain all the way down, it still squeals and everything else, and I can't use that. I don't know if they have a setting in there to turn that down, or...
I'm sure there is. I don't know what it is right offhand, but I'm sure there is. To me, I don't use any talkback because it's always going to make you... You're always going to get feedback. Especially with those mics are sensitive enough, it's always going to do it. But I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is somewhere in there a setting.
Oh, yeah, Bob, it's wicked bad. I can't even keep up with it. It's so loud.
I need a few watts.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, some more watts, more watts. I'm sure there is. To me, I don't use any.
All right, well, I wanted to say hi to Mr. P there before we started there, and you know how everybody gets going there, and if you don't get a chance to say hi there, everybody sometimes, but most of the part we do, but I just wanted to Mr. P and it's antenna there, sounding good.
All right, Roger that. 73s from 69er, Mr. Paranoid, State of Maine.
Yeah, I want to say, Spacey, I think it was last week after you had, after check-in, there was probably like 6 different people that was trying to yell for you, and, yeah, I don't know, it was like 8:35, I was like, you probably went to bed. 6 different people that was trying to yell for you, and,
oh, yeah, last weekend, we got a bad phone call. Yeah, that wasn't good, but better now.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it was just you were in here and made a few comments during check-in, and people, you know, after, I wanted to, there was just a few people yelling for you, and I was like, huh, I don't know, it wasn't there, just kind of did.
I really want to stay in there, people I've never heard before, and I'm sure I could, I'm sure they could hear me. I just wasn't, you know, I don't call out to a lot of people because there's, you know, some people talk and then it goes silent for a little while and I'm like, oh, did they do something or what the hell's going on? But no, anyway, yeah, geez. Yeah, we'll see. You know, it's a lot of fun, that's for sure. Cookouts, September 13th, he said?
Yes, yep, what is it, 2 weekends, 3 weekends from now, something like that. So not the weekend after Labor Day weekend, but the weekend after. So yeah, whatever the hell that is. So yeah, a couple weeks away.
Yeah, 10-4. All right, I'll be quiet here.
About time.
Hey, shut up over there. I mean, be quiet over there.
Holy moly.
Holy bongo feed.
Old agitators causing trouble again.
No.
Yeah, that makes me want to almost hook up my QT40 and run it.
No?
Yeah, hell yeah, why not? It sounds good.
Yeah, it sounded great. I think I ran mine for about a half hour, and I threw it back in the box.
Yeah, it goes good with this paranoid engineering here. Speaker box. Call it my bread box.
Roger, roger.
Spacey, don't give me a hard time. I'll come over and rev my engine in front of your house.
Do it, do it.
I don't know.
Do it.
Turn on
All right, Bob.
Keep it off. Turn on the big box so we can all hear you. Turn it on.
The man says turn it on.
He won't be able to hear me if I turn it off.
What?
Oh, who's gonna know what tonight's gonna bring? If I don't check in, check me in.
Roger. Oh, I'm sure Radio Man usually listens for a little bit before the 8 o'clock hour, so I'm sure he's hearing it right now.
Radio Man, the Mud Duck. Oh, damn it, the live feed ain't out there yet, is it?
Oh, man, see how he is?
Nope. Oh, yeah, Bob, I know what I was going to say. On this radio, the NRC, noise reduction circuit, when I put that on, I hear a lot less static, you know, it's a lot less noise. But also, it's like when I unkey sometimes, or when they're talking, they unkey. Kind of like, I don't know, it kind of fades away and comes in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes like a second or 2 seconds sometimes when they unkey for it to kick in, so you get almost like on FM, like that louder burst of static. And I don't know, any radio that, maybe it's just me, any radio I've ever had an NRC on, my Striker, the QT40, the QT80, whenever I run them, I don't know, to me, especially people that are down in the weeds a little bit, it makes them sound like they're gargly, like they're underwater or something. And maybe it's just my ears, but I've never liked the way it sounds. I like what it does with the static, but it makes the people sound weird enough where I can't do it.
Yeah, and that too, the sound, yeah, it does, gargly under the water. Exactly, yeah.
Hey, is that Mr. Paranoid out there?
10-4, or Mr. Paranoid is out here in Waldoboro.
Roger, I got you, Risk.
Paranoid in Waldoboro, still making noise.
I got you.
Yeah, roger that, Risky Whiskey, do hear you up here again today for sure. Nice to hear you out there again. 269er, Mr. Paranoid up here in Waldoboro.
Yeah, we're in Hollis Center.
Roger on that, Hollis Center. It's nice to hear you, Risky Whiskey, for sure.
No headphones either, dude. I don't even have headphones on. We're friggin' having a QSO, but that Vector's getting it done.
10-4 on that, yes sir. No, the Vector's definitely working up here. I'm hearing you very good tonight.
How about that screwdriver? 828 MA jumping jack. Give me a call, mobile.
828 jumping jack? What's going on, sir? Screwdriver, how you doing, man?
Good. Hey, I'm heading up to my place in Bryan Pond, and I figured I'd give you guys a call. I'm just getting to the gray exit.
10-4 in the gray exit and heading up to Bryan Pond. No doubt, yeah, definitely, she's definitely working.
Yeah, I just threw the quad 6 in the Jeep today. Threw a little antenna up there. I figured I knew I'd be coming by around 8 o'clock, so I figured I'd give you a buzz.
Friggin' right, that's perfect. Are you, did you get off in Gray, or are you going through, getting off in Auburn?
I'm getting off in Gray. I take 26 right into Bryan Pond.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking it was more up towards Route 4, so, yeah, so you'll be, heading up towards that, Mr. Fixis area.
Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna be, I get some plans of putting up an antenna up. I'm a ham too, so I have, some HF wires up in my ski shack up in Bryan Pond now, but I'm going to get a 11-meter vertical up there pretty soon.
Heck yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'd definitely be hearing you from up there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, we probably would.
I'll check in with Radio Man when he gets the net going at around 8.
Yeah, he should be starting up any time, that's for sure.
That's good catching you. Good talking to you when I can hear you well.
Yeah, it's always good when we can hear each other better than being in the static, for sure.
Yeah, this quad seems to be working pretty well in the Jeep.
Yeah, those are good radios for sure.
Yeah, the only thing about them, you always got to use that clarifier. Like you sound a little different than what you sound like, on my Striker. And when you're driving, it's pretty hard to tune it in sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I don't usually do a whole lot of sideband on a mobile. And I just deal with people sounding like Donald Duck. I just kind of go with it.
No, you sound like that right now.
Quack.
Yeah, never know. What's going on, Mr. Cobra?
Oh, not much. So here, I heard Jumpin' Jack say he was on his way to Brian's Pond. Ooh, it sounds like a challenge.
Gonna see if we can make it all the way, huh?
I might blow the place up, but we'll make it.
Testy, 1, 2, 3. Yep, all 3 there. Oh, you got 3 too?
Oh, Swiper, you'd be really impressed with me.
Oh yeah?
Oh, man, this might deserve a picture.
Screwdriver had the elusive no wiper.
Oh, friggin', I love those, but it makes you wonder. Like, it's like a something about Mary thing. You're like, where'd it go?
Oh, helps if I put it on sideband too, so the rest of the team can hear. Screwdriver had the elusive no wiper.
Cheat on a bidet.
No, it's just when you get that no wiper, it's just good, right? Test, it's working. I say I'm halfway there, but you know me, that's probably only like 10% there. It's going to take me another 8 months to hook it up.
It don't take long to hook them up. They're pretty much self-explanatory. It's everything's there usually.
Well, we have these ones at work, or we did, and somebody said the fittings were weird. They didn't fit the normal hookups, almost like it was metric, and I don't know where they ordered it, whatever, but they said something was weird about it. And then obviously, like this one, you need power to it. It's fucking got a heater and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I was like, oh, shit, it says it's for an oval toilet, and I was like, oh, I think my toilet downstairs is oval.
I'm going to say that you are going to be you're not even going to have to go. You're just going to go there and give it a few sprays.
Yeah, I don't foresee me hooking it up anytime real soon, but you never know.
All right, everyone ready to get started?
Oh, let's get it on.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, Radio Man, let's go.
Alrighty then, it's time for Maine Sidebanders. The clock on the wall says it's 8 o'clock, so we're ready to get started here. Couple things we got to get out of the way right out of the gate. We have a sponsor for Maine Sidebanders. That's right. You know, Screwdriver's consumption of Monster and Green hair dye. We have to have a sponsor, so we want to thank the good people for this ad read here. So here we go. Breaker, this is the Big Hammer coming in hot with a special transmission for all you lonely road warriors. Tired of your stick shift feeling more like a limp noodle? Wish your 18 wheels weren't the only thing getting traction? Well, buckle up, partner. Introducing Thunderdong 5000. That's right, the only pill guaranteed to make your caboose honk louder than your air horn. Side effects may include feeling way too confident at the Waffle House, unnecessary chest thumping, and scaring small dogs. So if your gear shift's been stuck in neutral, Holler at the fine folks of Thunderdong 5000, because life's too short to run on empty, and every cowboy deserves a firm saddle. I'd like to thank the fine people at Thunderdong 5000. And also, I got everyone's attention. Maine CB and Maine Sidebanders, we're doing any and all radio enthusiasts and family are invited. We're going to come join us for hangout, cornhole, pool, music, food, and drinks. It's the second annual CB barbecue get-together. So we're going to meet some new faces, some old faces. It's on September 13th. So it's coming up at 1 p.m. till whenever you leave. It's at Screwdrivers 1020, which is over at 479 Lewiston Road in New Gloucester. Hamburgers and hot dogs will be provided. Come for an hour, come for the night. There's room out back to go camping if you want to, pitch a tent or bring a camper. Plenty of parking, and we'll have a fire pit. So anyways, just wanted to get a couple of those things out of the way before we do roll call here real quick. I bet my tubes are red in the face right now. All right, let's get started real quick. We're going to start up to the north this week since we started in the south last week. How about Somerset County? Somerset County for Maine Sidebanders.
The moose is on the loose.
Oh, all right. The moose is on the loose up there in Fairfield. Moose, how's things going up there at the new antenna?
Going pretty good, you tell me.
I mean, Christ's sakes, for being up in Fairfield, you're hitting me as strong as people as I would consider locals, so I think you're doing pretty good there. Moose, while I got you, you want to put a call out for anyone up your way? Because I know there's a couple. There's one guy up that way, like Wrenchman. I can't always hear. You want to put a call out for me?
Maine Sidebanders, Somerset County or North. Anybody want to check in on Maine Sidebanders, Somerset County or North?
I hear 389 Northern Maine, and I also heard Wrenchman there, Radio Man.
Yeah, actually, I copied 389 Northern Maine direct, so that's pretty interesting. And I did get Wrenchman. Moose, anyone else? I got Wrenchman in Plymouth, and I got 389, I can't remember, Jim and Wade. Anyone else there, Moose?
I picked up 221, I don't know where it is, it wasn't PX.
Yeah, try one more time before I see where 221 is, if you can grab them before we move on.
221, what's your 20 out there? BB up in Carthage is 221.
Oh, BB. Okay, yeah, BB up in Carthage. Not a great copy, but yes, I got BB. All right, very good. I don't know if 389 can hear me, or 389 Jim and Wade. I don't know if you can copy me at all. Yeah, I could tell someone's talking there, but really not enough to get too much out of it. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to jump over to Franklin and Oxford County. How about Franklin and Oxford County for Maine Sidebanders?
TB 505 Maine here.
All right, TB 505 in Canton. TB 505, real quick. How's things been going with you since last time we talked to you? Any new house projects?
Got a case of some bats in the attic and gonna have to have a guy remove them next month.
Copy that on bats in the attic. Yes, I had that when we first bought this house. We had to take care of that. So familiar with having bats in the attic. Nah, no more. And real quick, before we got a mobile station in there, he checks in with us from down in Raleigh, Massachusetts, and I want to grab him before he gets too far away. How about that mobile station, Jumpin' Jack? You still got a copy?
Hey, Radio Man, I got you. You got a copy of me?
Copy you, no problem. Loud and clear. I can tell you're right in my neck of the woods. So Jumpin' Jack, those of you in there, he normally will try to get us from Raleigh, Massachusetts, but he's mobile, if I had to guess, in the New Gloucester, Auburn area, heading up to camp towards Bryant Pond. So heading out towards Fix-It's Way and Pipeline's Way.
Yeah, I'm actually right up, I know you know it. I'm right near, right up on the hill at the Shaker Village.
Okay, we got Pipeline in there. Pipeline, we got a copy of, and just to answer your question there, yes, I know right where you are there, Jumpin' Jack. And we're going to jump over and grab Pipeline. So sit back and listen to the roll call, and we'll open it up here to general chit-chat if you're still in there. Pipeline, if you copy, we do have you in there, Pipeline. Are you on your new antenna system, Pipeline? Copy that, and you got it up to 20 feet, but you were hoping for a little bit more on the antenna system. So, all right. Well, I think you said you kind of had to go back to the drawing board a little bit. So, well, hopefully, if you need any help, put a request out for help, and I'm sure we can get some people to give you a hand there, Pipeline. All right. Before I move on, is there anyone else in Franklin and Oxford County for Maine Sidebanders?
Station FIXIT, the 333.
All right, we got Fix-It over there in Oxford. Fix-It in Oxford. Anyone else in Franklin and Oxford counties? Hey, I got 029 in the mobile. 029 in the mobile. Where exactly was the town you're in again, Floyd? Can I get the town one more time?
He said Farmington.
Thank you, Cobra. Floyd is mobile in Farmington. All right. Another call for Franklin or Oxford County. Franklin or Oxford County before we move on. Nothing else. Oh, I forgot to ask there, Fix-It. What's new over in Fix-It land over there in Oxford? Any updates from Fix-It?
Well, the town just came in, put all new water shutoffs up and down the whole road. Kept me busy for a week or so.
Okay, copy that on the water shutoffs going up and down the road there. All right, and before I get too far ahead, just trying to check in with people. Floyd over in the mobile in Farmington, if you got a copy, why don't you give the Maine Sidebanders the Floyd update? Floyd, you got anything to say? Is he talking, Cobra?
Negative.
All right, very good. Then we'll move on. We're gonna scoot over. We're gonna grab Androscoggin County next. Let's go. Let's get Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders. Oh, okay, we got the Floyd update there, so hopefully you guys copy what he said, but just keep it busy. He's getting ready for another day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so we got a long weekend coming up. I guess let's do that call for Androscoggin County. How about Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders?
got Swiper here in Auburn.
All right, Swiper in Auburn. Swiper, is anything in the world of Swiper? You usually have some crazy stories here. Anything new you'd like to share with us?
No crazy stories this week, but I did take today and tomorrow off, so it made an extended weekend, a really extended weekend.
Well, that's good. I'm sure you're looking forward to having a nice, long, extended weekend, so that's good. All right. How about it, Androscoggin County? How about those stations for Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders?
Ginger Swipe, checking in.
All right, Ginger Swipe. Okay, here we go, like this one. Ginger Swipe, has Swiper been behaving himself? Has he been a good boy?
No.
All right, you guys. I don't think any of us are shocked by that answer. All right. Who else we got in Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders?
I want to hear the story, man.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you care to give us any examples on how he's been bad?
She's moved on.
All right, very good. Anyone else in Androscoggin County before we move on? Androscoggin County, Maine Sidebanders.
Cobra Wales.
All right, Cobra and Wales. Cobra, what's going on up there on the big hill, Cobra? How's things going with you?
Good. Laying on the couch and staring at the ceiling.
Wow, that sounds exciting. All right, who else we got for Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders.
207, say no here.
There he is, 207 over there in Minot. How's it going, 207? Things going good at work for you?
Yeah, when I'm at work, but I've been off all week, so it's going even better.
Oh, so yeah, you're having a good time. You're not missing any work then. Well, that's good. You're on vacation. Yeah, it's always nice to take some time off, enjoy the summer while we still got it. Who else we got for Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders.
Agitator, Auburn, Maine.
All right, Agitator, Auburn, Maine. I don't know if I asked you this or not, Agitator, but what are you running for a setup up there?
Got a RCI 99N2.
Oh, okay, yeah, RCI 99N2. Well, it's sounding good. Got a good copy on you. What do you got set up for an antenna? You're doing a pretty decent signal.
Antron 99.
All right, very good on the Antron 99. All right, who else we got for Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders.
You got the Space Rider in Auburn.
There he is, the Space Rider in Auburn. Is he on the QT40?
Yes, sir, I sure am.
All right, well, the QT40 sounds good. Those things, they sound real good on sideband. They're great radios. Just about any of these new ones that have come out in the last few years sound awesome on sideband. So you're doing well there, Spacey. Anyone else for Androscoggin County? Androscoggin County for Maine Sidebanders. All right, not hearing anyone else. Let's jump over to Kennebec County. How about Kennebec County? Who's up there in Kennebec County?
Sparkplug over here in South Gardner.
Sparkplug in South Gardner. This is Sparkplug. Do anything exciting this summer? I think you said you've been working a lot. I think I remember you said that last week, but any updates since last week?
I'm just doing the working thing, then we're heading up to camp tomorrow night until, I think Sunday night we're coming back home.
What? That sounds like a great time. I will not be going up to camp this weekend. I'll be home, but I do have a trip planned shortly to go up to camp. So, all right, sounds good, Sparkplug over there in South Gardner. Who else we got in Kennebec County? Any stations, Kennebec County for Maine Sidebanders? Sparkplug Swiper, I think, was calling you.
Hey, go ahead.
Never mind, just fucking around. Go ahead.
What plug?
Oh, Swiper's being Swiper. All right, sorry. All right, we're going to move on here. How about Lincoln County? How about Lincoln County for Maine Sidebanders? I know there's one guy over there in Lincoln County.
Mr. Paranoid in Waldoboro.
Mr. Paranoid over there in Waldoboro. Why don't a little rumor, maybe we got a new piece of equipment in line tonight. Is that true?
Well, no, I'm running the new antenna, the Super Vector, whatever you want to call it. I just rebuilt the Vector, used 8 arms to support the basket instead of 4, and doubled up the rim and all that. And then, the main element, put the other elements inside of it, so it's double thick everywhere. So it's very stiff, very strong antenna.
Okay, on the Super Vector and beefing it up. Well, that's cool. I'm sure some guys would be interested to get some good pictures of that. And I know you put one from the ground up on the tower, but I know a lot of people around here are running those vectors, so maybe some people be interested in that down the road. Anyone else in Lincoln County? Anyone else in Lincoln County for Maine Sidebanders? Paranoid, I didn't quite copy who that was. Did you copy them, Paranoid?
Pack Westport Island. I know I'm not paranoid, but...
That's fine. Packrat and Westport Island. Well, good to hear you, Packrat. I don't think we've heard you in a few weeks. I don't know. Why don't you give the gang here on the channel a little update? You got anything? What have you been up to this summer? Any new radio equipment? You been on vacation? Anything exciting you want to report to us there? And I'm going to flip over to the beam so I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, well, there's nothing exciting. The only thing I remember about summer is doing laundry all summer, and, nothing new. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint the whole group.
Oh, that's all right, Packrat. I just switched over to the beam real quick. Well, we're glad to have you in here. That's fine. Just trying to give people an opportunity to talk a little bit more than just myself. So that's fine, Packrat.
Hey, it's good to get you all, though. I'm hearing people from, this must be the best radio night in the last 6 months, because last 3-4 weeks I haven't been able to hear anybody, and I can hear all the way up together into the state tonight.
Well, there you go. Packrat was just reporting that he's copying more stations than he's ever copied before. And just a little relay here. 389 up in Wade, Maine, could copy Moose and Fairfield. Okay. So I don't know. So could copy Moose and Fairfield from Caribou, 33. Oh, so that's a different guy. I don't know all the players up there. But anyways, I got a report online. I think I talked to this guy last time I was at camp. Caribou, Maine was copying Moose. So, Moose, if you're listening, they're hearing you up in Caribou, Maine. That's a hell of a haul.
It's on the omnidirectional.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to give you the report. Pretty impressive for a little CB radio roll call we do here that we're covering quite a bit of the state here on this thing. So, it's pretty impressive. All right, do another call before I move on. Any stations, Lincoln County or up the coast, Knox, Waldo, Hancock, Washington County, any stations going up the coast, got a copy. All right, not hearing anyone else, let's start working our way down to the south. How about that Saginaw County? Saginaw County, who we got for stations in Saginaw County?
Bacon on the wood stove.
Mr. Clearwater. Mr. Clearwater, what can you tell? What can you share with the class? Any words of wisdom from Clearwater?
Oh, I just had my whole house sided. New side. Spending a lot of money.
Copy that on spending a lot of money. You had the house sided. Just so you know, too, your audio kind of cut out a little bit. I don't know, maybe if your finger wasn't quite on the PTT, you got a battery going low on the mic, but it kind of sounded something like that. Just wanted to let you know real quick. Maybe you're aware of it, maybe not.
Well, I hope it's a finger.
Okay, well, that last transmission was fine, so maybe that's all it was. Anyone else in Saginaw County for Maine Sidebanders?
You got Ron checking in from Bowden.
Runt over in Bowden, bringing us into number 20 on Maine Sidebanders. Runt Bowden, how you doing? You any new cars, new radios? What's going on with Runt and Bowden?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just catching up on life more than anything. Hopefully everybody else is doing good out there, too.
I think so far. I haven't gotten any bad reports yet, but glad to hear you. And all right, who else we got for Saginaw County before we move on to Cumberland? Any stations, Saginaw County for Maine Sidebanders? All right, nothing heard. Let's go over to Cumberland County. How about that Cumberland County?
Number 21, Cumberland County.
All right, we got Greg down there in Portland. Greg, any grilling advice you'd like to give us this week from the city of Portland?
Just watch the Epstein list when it comes out. I want to find out if I was on it.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, for those of you who didn't hear, Greg is patiently waiting for the Epstein list to come out to see if he's on the list. So there you go. All right, who else we got in Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders?
No Diddy.
There he is, Mr. No Diddy. Screwdriver, would you care to share anything with the Maine Sidebanders? Any messages of, wisdom, anything you've been up to, anything you'd like to share with the group?
Party like a Diddy party.
No party like a Diddy party. Could you imagine if those two got together, Epstein and Diddy? Woo, that would have been a hell of a party. They probably did. No, I just hope to see as many people at our year-end barbecue here coming up in a couple of weeks. Hope to see as many people as possible, and hopefully for a good time.
There you go, and those of you who tuned in a little late, I'll do a quick recap. I won't read the full thing, but we're doing September 13th at 1 p.m. to whenever you leave at Screwdrivers 1020 and 479 Lewiston Road in New Gloucester. Hamburgers, hot dogs will be provided. Come for an hour. You can spend the night. There's room to set up a camper out back or bring a tent. So we'll be doing, hangout, talking, cornhole. If people want to do a little tailgating, that's available too. Food and drinks, pool, music. All right, we'll keep rolling here. Anyone else? I heard Jim in there earlier. Who else we got in Cumberland County?
You got the 4107 trying to check in there from Cape Elizabeth.
All right, so we got two stations. We got 384 in Sebago, and we got 4107 in Cape Elizabeth. Was there anyone else that would like to get in?
Jim in Portland.
All right, Jim in Portland. Is there anyone else in Cumberland County who would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders?
Triple Cross in Brunswick, Maine.
All right, Triple Cross in Brunswick, Maine. Bringing us up to number 28 on the roll call here. Who else we got for Maine Sidebanders, Cumberland County? Not hearing anyone else. Let's just jump over to 384 in Sebago. 384, Sebago. Anything going on up in Sebago you want to share with the Maine Sidebanders?
Well, it's that bad news, that poor lady drowned in the lake. I guess it's the one that...
Yes, I did hear about that lady that drowned in the lake. I saw that on the news this morning. So, it's too bad. I don't know what happened there. I didn't get a chance to read the whole story, but I did see the headline. So, yeah, it's unfortunate for her family and for her as well. So, how about that 4107 in Cape Elizabeth? Any updates from Cape Elizabeth for the Maine Sidebanders?
Well, actually, I raised up the Vector 4000 to 10 more feet, and I put an IMAX 2000 to replace the Antron in the garage. But other than that, not much.
Okay, well, right now on my Striker, I have an S5 on you. You got good audio. You're right on frequency. I did flip over to the beam real quick because it is pointed to the south, and of course I get another 2S unit jump on you flipping onto the beam. So very good there. High pressure, 4107 in Cape Elizabeth. Hope to see all of you guys at Screwdrivers here in a couple weeks. Let's see. How about Jim in Portland? Jim, the international man of mystery in Portland. Jim, what can you share with us for Maine Sidebanders? How you been?
I haven't quite figured it out yet. Ask me in another week.
All right, Jim. Well, we'll check in with you again. Like I said, just want to give everyone a chance to talk a little bit more. And I think people enjoy, too, sitting back and listening and seeing what their radio's doing. So who they can hear and who they can't hear. Let's see. Triple Cross in Brunswick. What's going on over there, Brunswick Triple Cross?
I got a new radio. I picked up from President Washington. I'm not using it yet, but I will be soon.
Okay, copy that on the President Washington. You're not using it yet. Well, that's always fun getting a new radio, huh? It's especially for adults like us, we get to feel like kids for a little bit when we open up a new radio. Or even a used radio that's new to us. It's always fun. All right, before I move on, is there anyone else in Cumberland County that would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders?
Yeah, this is a new one, so I'm all excited about it.
Oh, yeah, I would be too. Definitely. Any stations for Maine Sidebanders would like to get in?
Yeah, I'm on frequency tonight.
You were just a little bit high. I had you on 26. Well, I don't know what you sound like, but you sounded more natural to me on 26.8951. So I don't know what you're running for a radio, but if you could bring it down just a scotch, it might help.
I'll see if that helps any at all.
Well, like I said, that sounds more natural. I've never met you before in person, but I that definitely sounds more natural.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much straight up and down on the dial, too.
Very good. All right, very good. All right, let's see. Oh, we're getting down there. Let me switch over to the beam real quick. How about that Risky Whiskey? Oh, well, I know he's in there, but, well, we'll grab Risky Whiskey, but we're doing York County. Who's down there in York County?
Here in Shopley.
Shapley, remind me again on your numbers. It starts with a 3, I think, right?
I believe so. It's, I got it written down somewhere. Let's see.
Did you forget your own numbers and handle? That's why I write mine in my underwear, so I just have to flip it inside out and look again.
That's a good idea.
Remember, kids, Radio Man, there will be a test. If you can't remember your number or handle, there'll be 50 lashes with a piece of wet RG58.
I believe it's 38,
Well, when you're sure, you come back to me, but we're going to go with Phil. Are we still going with Phil and Shapley? Is this Phil?
That name he does have written in his underwear, see?
Phil, I'm just having fun with you. Maybe we'll see you in a few weeks. It'd be nice to meet some of you guys if you happen to make it out. Even if you just stop by and say hello. Some guys stop by for like half an hour, and some guys hang out for the day. So anyways, who else we got in York County? York County stations for Maine Sidebanders.
116, we're checking in. 116, we're checking in.
116. Well, don't tell 4107, but 116's coming in hotter. Coming in hotter than 4107.
Yeah, don't tell him that. My word, don't tell him that.
Yeah, nobody say anything to him about that, please.
Yeah, shh.
Tell him that. I'm telling you, don't tell him that.
Well, so Risky Whiskey, what do you got? You told me you've been making some changes down there. Why don't you tell everyone what you've been doing? I know you've been battling some noise, so why don't you give the group a little update?
Yeah, all right. My fiance's on the phone right next to me, so I'm going to have to kind of talk quiet. But, so, what I've done, so I talked last week. I put the antenna up on the house, up high, cable end all the way up to the peak, and then we did our 10-foot of mast. So, anyways, now I was battling that noise. I got an extendable pole from 4107. I stuck that thing in the ground 3 feet, and now, so that's, I have no idea the friggin' height to the feed point at this point. But that's besides the point. The noise is gone, dude. The noise is gone. It's acceptable. I've heard, a bunch of people. I heard Spacey. I never heard him before because of the damn noise. So we're improving here pretty good.
Okay, well that's great to hear that you're hearing more people. That is really great. Like I said, I think you told me you found like a power tool charger that you weren't aware or you forgot that was plugged in, and being able to hear more stations because you're definitely getting out respectably from your location. I think you're doing just about everything you could reasonably do. I mean, obviously getting the antenna higher, more power, but I think you're doing pretty damn well. So the fact you got your receiver, and just to give you a hard time, you got to tell your fiance when you're on the radio, she's got to go outside. None of this phone calls. We're doing radio time.
She actually left the room, so I didn't have to say anything. Probably just wanted to keep the privacy. It was a work phone call.
I'm just kidding around, anyways. I mean, just so you guys know, I have an on-air light when I'm down here because I think some people have heard the story, but I would be on the radio and I'm in the basement, so my family a lot of time would open the basement door and yell to me, and I'd be in mid-transmission, and they'd keep yelling my name over and over. Well, I'm a serious radio guy here, so I'm not going to unkey to answer them. And so I put an on-air light, and I said, hey, when you open the door and you yell for me and the red light's on, don't keep yelling. Wait till the light goes out.
Some of those are the best. Just that screwdriver.
I don't know. Did I just key on somebody?
Yeah, Swiper said something.
Oh, I thought you were unkeyed. I just said some of those, interruptions are the best. Just that screwdriver.
Yes, Screwdriver did have one of the more famous interruptions on the radio. There's actually audio of that somewhere on the internet. I'd have to find it again. Real quick, in case there's any other stations out there, do we have anyone else in York County? I'm on the beam pointed south, so in case some people to the north of me are wondering what the hell's going on, is there anyone else in York County for Maine Sidebanders? All right, hold on. Let's just do state of New Hampshire. I know sometimes we get a couple guys in Rochester. Anyone in the state of New Hampshire? State of New Hampshire for Maine Sidebanders. I did not get that. Did anyone copy that station with the Roger beep?
They said,
I heard. How about a swiper? Oh, yeah, BB and Carthage, yes, sir. 2-1 BB and Carthage. I got you down here in Waldoboro, BB.
I can hear you, BB.
All right, roger that. Nice to hear you there, BB. And Radio Man, just to let you know, when we're done with the browser check-ins, let's haul her out to 33 up in Caribou, see if we can get him. He's listening.
Okay, let me just do a last call. I've gotten everybody, so let me just do a last call. Last call for any stations before we open it up to Paranoid here. Last call, any stations for Maine Sidebanders. We are currently at 29. Can we get 30? Last call.
Any local stations trying to get in for Maine Sidebanders, this is the last call. Go ahead and try to check in right now.
All right. To try to check in. Who was that? Try it again.
yeah, I heard that too. Whoever's trying to check in, try to yell into the mic. Make sure your audio's up. Do you hear that, Paranoid? Someone's definitely talking. It's just too quiet.
Just can't pull them out of the noise.
Hello, was that 33 in Caribou? Was that 33 in Caribou? We'll try it one more time. 33 in Caribou. Let's go, Randy. Let's go. Can you hear Mr. Paranoid? Negative. I'm not hearing him replying at all there, Radio Man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing stations that are just right down in the mud, but I can't make out anything. And I don't... and I think there's a couple stations that are talking, and I can't seem to get a bearing. I move the beam, and someone keys up, and they're on the corner of my beam. So I think we're just going to call it at that, and if they make it in, they make it in. If you're on the internet, send me a message, and maybe we can hold the air and try again. Or if it's one of you guys that's trying to get in and we're not hearing you, let me know on the live stream. But anyways, I'm going to back it down and let some other people talk here. But again, it was great hearing everybody, and I'll be here listening. You know, I'm not going anywhere, but let some other people have a turn.
That's actually Maine Sidebanders.
Whatever.
Antonio, I'm not sure what 3-element you're talking. If it's the stereo, those stereos are pretty decent. If that's the one you're thinking of there, Antonio.
That new radio sounds good.
Body to this triple cross. I just switched over to my new Washington.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better, actually. Sounds really good over here.
10-4. Thank you.
The only thing I would say on that Washington is a little bit more audio might not hurt. It's there, but a scotch more audio probably wouldn't hurt you. But it does sound a lot better on sideband.
Yeah, 10-4. I haven't quite figured it all out yet.
Yes, Antonio. Quite a few people run those 3-element cereals around here. No complaints. They're inexpensive and they, get a lot of DBs. It's one of those good bang for your buck kind of things. By the way, in case some of you guys are wondering, some people, I can see their comments from YouTube. So Antonio's over on YouTube asking me questions about a 3-element cereal antenna he's considering.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Well, you're coming in pretty good tonight as well there. I do hear you a little bit better, and I'm hearing the Phil and Shapley a little bit better, so I'm not sure if it's a little bit better on the setup of the antenna or what, but it seems to be working really good on the ears tonight.
Yeah, roger that, too. All right, just to back it on here, I just want to comment on your signal there. It's really come up quite a bit there. It sounded great.
I'll second that, because normally I can't hear them. I can actually understand them tonight.
The flowers from 621 Pipeline out there in Rumford.
How about that 621? You got a copy on 116 at all?
Hey, Mr. Paranoid, tell him triple cross the die.
I heard somebody coming back with the 621 state of Maine. We're trying to stay in line.
I think it was Triple Cross was trying to wave a hand from Brunswick.
Come on, it's here. Triple Cross. Is that you trying to get a hold of 6201?
I just can't pull him out. I heard him say the high triple cross on Brunswick, losing rates out there.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, he was hollering to you, so, yeah, I don't know, you just barely making each other.
Sounds like he needs some Thunderdong 5000.
There you go, Radio Man. Let's get that Thunderdong 5000.
Yeah.
We all love the Thunderdong 5000.
Butt plug.
Butt plug.
Every time I hear Spark Plug give out his handle, I can't help but think of that comedy show. It was just, I thought that was so funny.
And help yourself, can ya? It's all good. Not like I haven't heard that before.
Have you heard that comedy show where the guy is like a crank call saying butt plug?
No, I haven't.
It's hilarious.
Hey, Swiper, did you get that radio set up at your uncle's yet?
No, and it doesn't it's not looking good. They've actually given him 2 weeks to live, and he's already surpassed the 2 weeks, so yeah, a little too late for that.
Oh, jeez.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
Gee, Swiper, the other day, I had to get a CT scan. For the most part, I think it's a routine thing. The doctor wanted to make sure that my appendix was looking okay. I had a... But anyway, so, wasn't like it was for anything, like I said, I haven't heard back from him yet, but hopefully everything looks okay. But I had to get a CT scan the other day. Have you ever had one of those, Swiper?
Yeah, but I don't know if I had a CT. No, I guess I haven't. According to my wife, I have not. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got, because of, my age, I got my routine colonoscopy, and the doctor was like, oh, well, he's like, I saw something, but he goes, sometimes it's because I'm moving around in there, and he goes, just to be on the safe side, I just want to make sure your appendix looks good. So I went back, and they gave me the IV contrast, and the nurse said, you're going to taste like a chemical taste in your mouth. And she goes, but then it's going to feel like warm in your bottom, like you got to take a leak. Well, she didn't say take a leak. She says, you're going to feel like you're going to urinate, but you won't. So I was like, all right, so she does it. And I'm like, just like she said, I got this horrible chemical taste in my mouth. And then I felt warm. And I was like, Jesus Christ. But I didn't feel like I had to pee. I thought I was going to crap my pants. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God. So they do the thing. I leave, and my stomach's bubbling a little bit. And I was like, well, I didn't eat lunch because the appointment was at 2. And they said, don't eat anything 2 hours before the appointment. So I figured, well, maybe my stomach's bubbling a little bit because I hadn't eaten. So I said, well, I drive home. This was up in Lewiston. So I'm driving home, and I get down to about Lynx. And let me tell you, I got into a code red situation, and they're doing construction. I thought I was going to crap my pants, Swiper.
Break.
Code Brown.
Yeah, Code Brown. And they were doing construction right by Lynx. I was bubbling and gurgling, and I got home, and I know Screwdriver will appreciate this movie reference. It was like that Dumb and Dumber scene with the Turbolax 5000. And I didn't see anywhere in the paperwork where that stuff was going to make you that upset to your stomach. I was like, oh my God, that was terrible.
And my nurse wife was saying, before you even got it out, she was saying, he's going to shit himself.
I thought for sure I was going to shit myself. I was sweating on the ride home. And of course I get home, and my mom, she wants to talk. So she's talking, and I don't want to cut her off, but I also want to be like, Mom, I got to crap my pants. You got to get out of the way. I get in the door. I got 3 dogs all wondering why I smell like I just pooped my pants because I'm percolating at this point. The dogs are all trying to crowd me. They got me pinned into the hallway because they're like, oh, good, Dad's home. Oh, my God. Maybe it was in the paperwork, but no one told me it was going to hit me like that. That was terrible.
Well, they should have said something to you because it's very well known.
Break.
We got a break. Go ahead, break. You got any thoughts on the colonoscopy poop sweats?
Roger. Thank you very much. My name is Armando. I'm sorry, poquito English is the basic I for QSO. My name Armando. My QTH is Mexico, station 22, and Neo Laredo, Tamaulipas, Mexico, with the border for Laredo, Texas. Very strong signal from Mexico, the 2 stations. It's very, very strong and beautiful audio. Congratulations and 2 stations. My name Armando, station 22, and Laredo, Mexico, with the border for Laredo, Texas. 7:50 p.m. Temperature 37 degrees centigrade. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for contact. Station 22 in Mexico. You copy?
Yeah, Station 22 in Mexico. Station 22. Yeah, Armando. Yeah, we got a good copy. This is Operator Bob. Bravo Oscar Bravo here in the state of Maine. This is the northeast corner of the United States. And your English is just fine, Armando. I believe you said you're near the border of Laredo, Texas, but you're also in Laredo, Mexico, if I heard you correctly. But I did copy you're in Mexico, and you're near the border of Laredo, Texas. And, yeah, Armando, yeah, we just do a local roll call, a bunch of us up here in the state of Maine. So there's a few guys in here that would probably like to talk to you, so I'm going to back off, Armando, but there's a bunch of guys up here that probably are going to try to talk to you. So, Armando, I'm going to step it down and let a few guys see if they can get you.
Hey, Bob, and USA, Station 22 is correct, and New Laredo, Tamaulipas, Mexico, with the border for Laredo, Texas, sepárate el Río Grande, Río Bravo. 200 kilometers from City del Cabrito, Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. Okay, Bob, gracias. Thank you very much for contact. The time in Mexico is 7:51 p.m. Temperature 37 degrees. My equipment is on Yaesu, el Fox Tango 991A, antenna stereo, Yagi for elements, no rotor. Is direction from Canada, from beautiful repeaters, 800 radio and 10 meters. Is direction from North America. Okay, the Yaesu Fox Tango 9918, 100 watts. The also antenna stereo gain master vertical, and the moment is Yagi for elements. Okay, Bob, gracias. Thank you very much for contact 73DX. And good day, and see you later. Y hasta la vista, Bob. Beautiful signal, 59 plus 10, and Mexico. Your friend, 59, 910. Very, very strong signal, the tour station, Bob. Back to you.
Okay there, Armando. I'm going to let a few of the guys, they probably want to do a quick exchange with you, so I'm going to back off if any of you guys up here in Maine want to see if you can work that station down in Mexico.
Congratulations, Armando, on being able to hold down the key for quite a while. 119 in the state of Maine, saying hello.
Okay, 119. 119 is correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 119, very strong signal. It's 59 plus 20, very, very strong signal. What is your name?
You got Swiper here in the northeast corner. I'm running a striker with 123 equipment after the radio.
Roger. Sniper, your name is correct? Sniper or striker?
Yes, sir.
Okay, striker. Okay. 119. 119. Okay. Muy bien. Good signal and beautiful audio. What is your QTH?
What was the question?
QTH, your city?
City is Lewiston, or Auburn, I should say. Auburn, Maine. That's Central Maine.
Central Maine, okay. Thank you, Striker. Okay. Gracias. I'm sorry. My English is very, very poor. Poquito English. It's the basic ahí for QSO. The time in Mexico is 7:55 p.m. The temperature 37 degrees. My QTH is New Laredo, with the border for Laredo, Texas. Sepárate del Río Grande, Río Bravo. 200 kilometers from City del Cabrito, Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, Striker. Okay, 119. Station 22 in Mexico. Gracias. See you later, Bob. And see you later, Striker. It's station 22 in Laredo. Muchas gracias. 73DX. And see you later. Y hasta la vista. 119, station 22, Laredo.
How about that station 22 down there? You got 116, state of Maine. We're waving.
Yeah. Hi, just sorry, I couldn't hear you. No?
No copy on 116.
Roger, yes, copy. 116. 1.
Mr. Paranoid.
16. Sí, copio. Sí, yes, copy in Mexico, station 22. 116. What did you name?
Coming in, you hit me about a 7 to a 9 there. You got a nice strong signal coming up here in Maine, bud.
Just a minute, the other station. 116, what is your name?
This is Operator Nigel.
Nacho?
Yes, Nigel.
Nacho. Okay, Nacho, thank you very much for contact. Very strong signal. 5859, very strong signal in Mexico. Nacho. 160, my name Armando. Station 22 in Laredo. I'm sorry, poquito English. My English very poor, easy basic. For QSO, Nacho. My name Armando, Station 22, and New Laredo, Tamaulipas, Mexico, with the border for Laredo, Texas. 116. What did you QTH, Nacho? Go ahead.
QTH is Southern Maine, Roger.
Okay, Nacho, 160 in USA, station 22 in Laredo. Thank you very much for contact, Nacho. 116, station 22, Armando in Laredo, Mexico, with the border for Laredo, Texas. 73, see you later. Hasta la vista, Nacho.
10-4, Armando. Thanks for the contact, and 116, we're clear.
Roger. Thank you for you, Nacho. 116, station 22, in Laredo, Mexico. Armando standing by. Gracias. See you later. Hasta la vista.
269er, Mr. Paranoid, state of Maine.
269 is beautiful signal. 59 plus 30 dB from Mexico. 269 is correct?
That's correct. 269er. I got you 20 over on my Blueberry patch on my DX10 radio. I'm running a DX10 up here in the state of Maine, running on a 4-element stereo, 4-element on the flat. Nice to talk to Mexico, Laredo, Mexico. 22, Laredo, Mexico. Nice to hear you out there. 73s from 269er, Mr. Paranoid, state of Maine.
Roger, beautiful audio, beautiful signal. Congratulations for antenna y equipment. My equipment is un Yaesu, el Fox Tango 991A. The antennas in the moment is a stereo, 4 elements, no rotor. Direction ahí from Canada, from beautiful repeaters in Canada, 29C40, and he also antenna vertical stereo, gain master fiberglass. It's the condition equipment. 26 is 269. What is your name? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's operator Andy, Alpha, November, Delta, Yankee. That's Alpha, November, Delta, Yankee. It's operator Andy up here in the state of Maine.
Roger, Andy. Alpha, November, Delta, Yankee. Andy. Okay, Andy, gracias. Thank you very much for contact. See you later. Y hasta la vista, mi amigo, my friend. Station 269, Station 22, and Laredo. Gracias, 73. Good day.
Yeah, Roger. 73s to that 22 in Laredo, Texas. 73s from the northeast corner. Mr. Paranoid, 269, state of Maine.
Roger, roger. Hello, calling CQ, 11 meters, calling CQ, 11 meters. This is Mexico, station 22. Station 22 in Mexico and Laredo is standing by. Go ahead.
I don't know if you're still in there, Busy Bee, but I did want to wave a hand at you. I can't quite copy you, but I can tell when you're talking. And it was nice to hear from you.
QR set, you copy Mexico, station 22 in Laredo.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit, but I do have some local traffic on another channel that's not helping my receive.
Man, I don't know what he did. I can't hear him at all.
That's how Skip is.
QR set, you copy Mexico, station 22, Laredo.
Hey, Station 22 in Laredo, if you want to hang out and talk, that's fine, but we just got a few locals up here, so if you want to shoot Skip, would you mind jumping down to another channel, or if you want to hang out and talk with us, but it'd just be a little easier if you decided not to shoot DX while we're talking here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, man, that was just mean. Yeah, I mean, I can hear B a little bit, but I know I've heard him a whole lot better. I don't know if he changed something up there or what the hell's going on.
I was hoping to get some relay from Mr. Paranoid, because I know he can hear him better. Because I was going to ask him the same question, what's going on with his setup. I mean, I know he's got a lot of equipment up there, and he would be doing better if he was using it.
Oh, man, and he scared everybody away. I don't even know who did it, but we did it. Oh, that's who fix it, did it.
I knew you'd ruin it.
right, Swiper. So what are we gonna do with the walk? What are we cooking in the walk? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
A massive pile of chicken fried rice.
Frickin' right. I like it.
Gonna teach chicken feet how to walk.
Yeah, I was just telling the wife that was my plan, to bring the walk out there and make a huge pile of chicken fried rice.
Hell yeah. I know, I gotta go buy this shit probably next week. I'll go buy everything else, but I'm gonna do another crock pot full of beans. I haven't heard Hutch in a while, but I don't know if Hutch is coming, but I'll make him some beans again just in case.
Yeah, leave the pork out so I can have some.
It all has pork in it. I don't make them from scratch. I just open a can of Bush's baked beans and put them in a crock pot. I'm freaking lazy, but yes. You gonna stay the night again? I know you don't want to stay in your truck, but you stay the night again?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep in the bed like I did last time because that was terrible. I'd rather sleep in my inside the truck. Just recline the seat.
Well, you're more than welcome to this couch right behind me.
I might take you up on that.
Might have to kick my dog off. I don't know. She's pretty comfortable some nights. Oh, I'm hearing voices. I don't know if that's Busy Bee again.
I can. And 4 on just the radio. That's doing pretty good, man. When you planning on setting up all the big stuff? Caught most of that. There was some cross channel that took out some of it, but yeah, you gotta get it all set up and run some of that big power. I know you got a bunch of stuff you can run some big power. Roger that. Are you copying me up there? Here's the D. If you responded, I didn't catch it. Somebody was keying up on another channel. Oh, I'd like to hear that. No doubt you got a low static level. Yeah, roger that. It's getting tougher to hear you. They're yammering away on another channel, so, yeah, it's getting harder to hear you. They're talking nonstop Hope everything works out. Hope everything is going good for you. Yeah, at first I thought that guy from Mexico was fading in and out from Skip Man, but then I realized, oh no, somebody's talking on another channel.
Oh, he was fading in and out over here. He came in really good, but he definitely was fading. Good evening, good evening. I can hear you a little better now, but that was, I just wasn't hearing you as well as normal be. No, 10-4 on the beam low to the ground. Is it vertical or horizontal? 10-4. Well, yeah, in that case, then it's definitely working, and now that you get it pointed this way, I mean, you're not much out of the static, but you're probably where you normally are, or were.
I can almost hear him.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and, yeah, he's probably, if he's pointed this way, Fix it, he's probably got you more on the side of the beam. Fix said he can almost hear you.
I thought I heard somebody in there say hello. I'm not sure. Well, when he was turned towards Wiper, I thought I could almost hear him, but he's gone now. I don't know if he can hear me, but Screwdriver, in case he can't hear me, let him know I got extensive static over here, so when he does key up, he's in there with the static. Unless he's really loud, nothing but bacon frying.
Bacon on the wood stove, that's Clearwater's thing.
It is kind of what it sounds like. It's bacon sitting in a pan.
Screwdriver, you really thought I was mean to that guy in Mexico? I thought I handled that very politely.
Oh, it was polite. I just know if I was out there shooting DX and somebody said we're talking locally, I would have been like, hey, fuck you. I wouldn't have laughed. I didn't think you were mean. I just wanted to give you shit.
Oh, no, it's fun when you get everybody else in there trying to give them a shout, too. They like that on the other end.
Well, my thing was that, yeah, I was expecting him to tell me to fuck off, but I was kind of like, people are, Swiper's trying to talk to BB, and he's just going, CQDX, CQDX, and I'm like, at the time, I'm looking at the band, and I'm like, dude, you got a whole friggin' band.
I didn't think you sounded assholeish at all.
Yeah, Screwdriver.
What'd I do? Alright, sorry, I guess my delicate sensibilities was just a little off then.
When he first fired up, though, he was cutting everybody off. I couldn't even hear Radio Man getting check-ins.
Oh yeah, he was definitely he had a great signal. I just figured, you know, the band, even though the band's open, there was plenty of other channels to shoot DX on, and no one here was really calling back to him. So I mean, it was kind of pointless to shoot DX on this channel if no one was calling back to him.
Just trying to be polite.
I was just standing back there waiting, you know, figuring some other people would try to shoot Skip with it, but nobody was taking the opportunity, so yeah.
I heard 2 other guys try.
Yeah, I heard a couple people try. Makes me wonder how much power he was running. It's not that he would tell me, but I was curious. I wonder what kind of power he's running, because he's definitely running some power.
I've been doing that a lot in the mornings with South Carolina. They hear me, and then they all try to chime in, see if I can hear them. A lot of times it's just 10-5. Who do we got? Who do we got still on here?
Everybody.
I don't hear anybody talking. That's nothing new, though, huh? still on here?
He's in bed.
Well, why doesn't he have his handheld then?
840 Plymouth, Maine, standing by.
840 in Plymouth, Maine. Go ahead, sir.
Mainly hear him.
Oh, Regal's checking in. Well, on the internet. Hey, Regal, 2167. We hear you. Well, we see your message.
What's going on with the York County attendance?
I don't know. You're gonna have to hold a meeting and do some admonishing.
When I'm on 38, dude, I met a couple guys on there that didn't even know about Maine Sidebanders. I told them to come check in. Nope, they haven't come to check in.
Oh, that's because they must not get out. How does somebody not know about our loudmouths? I mean, come on.
I know I slopped the whole band.
You know what is kind of funny, though? Swiper, Radio Man, obviously, Risky Whiskey kind of knows this, but I have heard people shooting skip on, especially on sideband stations, because you get a lot of ham operators, and like legit ham operators who will bash on CB and say how much we suck, but you get a lot of ham operators that will still go down to 37 to 38 and shoot skip. And it's amazing. I've listened a few times. I have actually heard people on 38 that aren't that far from us that I've never heard on the radio before. But I hear them shooting DX a lot.
Yeah, sideband doesn't tend to slop as much as regular AM.
I mean, hell, when's the last time you heard Maji on here? I haven't heard Modulator in a while, and he's usually not a sideband person, but big skip person, and he swaps the hell out of me because straight line, he's probably only 2 miles from me. I haven't heard Maji in a couple years now.
You know, it's funny. I talked to Skitter online the other day, and I asked him about that, and he didn't know anything either. Maji, doesn't he have like his own Facebook group?
hasn't done anything with it. And, well, I say that. I don't even know if I'm friends with him or if I'm on his Facebook group anymore, because I think that might have been my old profile I got taken over. But I haven't heard from him. I mean, he used to post in the big groups occasionally. He used to go to all the breaks going down the East Coast. I think he might have even went to Bakerman break like 2 years ago over there in Washington State. But yeah, he's just been pretty quiet the last couple years.
Well, I hope he's okay, and it's not like he's having a, like a health problem. I hope he's okay, because I know he was pretty active for a while. But yeah, I know what you mean there, Risky Whiskey. I try to let people know, because it's Screwdriver and I. We've all talked about this. You get someone that goes, "Oh, there's no locals." Well, they turn their radio on once a month at some random time, right? And they say there's no locals. So, that was part of the reason why, we push so much with the live feeds, and the Facebook group is trying to put things out on the internet so that when people are searching, they find us. Because it is kind of hard to find people in the blind on the radio, if you think about it. But, yeah, I try to let people know, and when I'm driving around, I mean, if you think about it, you look at what's going on tonight, right? I mean, friggin' Moose, he's getting picked up in friggin' Caribou. And we got you down in York County, and then you got, like Pipeline, he's over in the western part of the state. And you got, like, Pack Rat and Paranoid, they're over, they're up the coast. So we're covering a good chunk of this state with this little roll call that we run.
I heard modulator New Year's Eve, New Year's night. He jumped in real quick and said Happy New Year's. That's the last I've heard of him so far. Yeah, Radio Man Copio and all that, and you mentioned the live feed there. I wanted to say, thanks for putting that live feed up on my little check-in thing that I did on Saturday. We got another one coming up there, so I think I'll just start doing a weekly thing just for the southern Maine area,
Yeah, no, and like Pipeline starting his thing with Western Maine Sidebanders, and I think that's all good. I don't think it hurts anything. I think, Pipeline, he might be getting people, don't forget, there's some people that check in. I hear just about everybody. There's only a few people I can't hear, but there might be people out, Pipeline's way that hear Pipeline good. So he's getting people that we wouldn't get, and trying to think who else. So when people are like what you're doing, I think it only helps spread the word. And, there's no reason why we can't support what Pipeline does, and, we can't support what you do, or the guys up north. Like when I was up at camp, I talked to those guys. I forget what theirs is, Northern Maine Citizen Band Operator. I can't remember the name of theirs, but I shared it on the Maine CB page. So, it only helps get people on. And those guys up north said a lot of people are getting on the radio up there. They're noticing it too. And one guy, let's see, 45 Kilo channel on YouTube says, I like your setup, sharing your link on my gate. Maybe you'll get a few more. Master Blaster. Well, Master Blaster, you have to tell us where you're from. And Brian Richardson Jr. on Facebook says hello as well. So just wanted to share that real quick.
But yeah, I'm anybody that checks in on mine, I think already checks in here. But if they happen to stumble across, 33 while I'm doing the thing on Saturday and they don't know about this, well, they're damn sure going to know about it, because, I'm going to make sure I'm going to tell them, hey, we got this check-in that we do every single Thursday night at 8 on this frequency unless otherwise noted, and we got this Facebook group and all that. that's what I like to do. You know, if somebody doesn't know about us, and I've got a couple people that didn't have a friggin' clue about it. So I'm hoping that, you know, we might hear them on the air sometime, but it hasn't happened yet.
Radio, man, you forgot about old radio Monday night. We got an old radio you want to try? Bunch of guys in there give you a good report.
Yeah, there's old radio Monday night, and Spacey does something. I know Spacey's kind of intermittent on his thing, but, you know, Spacey does his thing up in Lewiston, Auburn, and, you know, yeah, like I said, I was talking to the guys up at camp, and, you know, they said a lot of people are getting on up there, and, 45 Kilos says, I'm in Fort Lewis, Washington. Just came across your gate on YouTube. Did not know. Spreading the word. Every little bit helps. West Coast. All right. Yeah. Cool. So appreciate it. We're also streaming on Facebook, too, if you do Facebook there. We got a little Facebook group called Maine CB Group. We're just focused on, you know, getting locals back on the CB radio. None of this, you know, ham radio shit with hotspots and the internet. We do use the internet to spread the word, but, you know, nothing with the radio connected to the internet.
Like the man who was just talking himself once said, we keep it classy.
Yes, well, we try to have fun on here and try to entertain people, you know. Try not to take ourselves too serious, but, you know, it's good because when we do nights like this, it gives, like, you know, like someone like you who's been playing with your antenna, right? You know, you kind of like sit there and listen, you make adjustments, and you can go, well, shit, last week I wasn't hearing this guy. Now I'm hearing this guy. So you're kind of learning, like, what's working, what's not working.
Oh, man, why so serious? And Zas on TikTok, ZAS, wanted me to give him a shout out on the air. But yeah, don't take shit so serious, right? That's my best joker right there.
Why so serious?
Man, I love that Joker performance. That was amazing.
It was. Best Joker ever.
He's the one who killed himself too, right?
Yeah, he did. I don't know. He killed himself. Something happened to him. I can't remember what.
Oh, by the way, 323 over in Raymond, I guess he had a radio problem, and he said he had to send it in for warranty. So 323 couldn't be on the radio due to a crap out. And I did send him a message on the internet, and I let him know, hey, you know, if you want to bring your grandson, and he's married, Lindley, or, you know, 323, he's married. I told him, if you want to bring your wife by, I said, you know, it's a friendly event. You know, it's not like a motorcycle rally. You know, we're not gonna be having the dump 'em out contest. But I said, you know, if you want to come by, he was having a problem with his computer. He was trying to program a radio, and he couldn't figure it out. And I told him, hey, if you come by to the meetup, you know, I said, bring your computer. Maybe we can figure out your computer. So I don't know if he'll show up, but I did let him know. I said, I'm sure a lot of guys will get a kick out of meeting his grandson.
That's 327, his grandson?
Yeah, his grandson's 327. Yep. Yeah, Lindley's his grandfather, and he messaged me. I don't know what happened, but he said something happened to his radio, and I think he said he was sending it back for warranty. So I don't know what happened there, but okay, yeah, 45 Kilo found us on Facebook. Yep. We got Maine CB Group, and we got Maine Sidebanders, which Sidebanders is just the page. But that's us. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you know, I like finding all these people on Facebook too, because when the solar cycle dies out, we can still all kind of share our live feeds and, you know. So, anyways, all right, that's cool. 45 Kilo out in the West Coast. Yep, nice meeting you, sir. Glad you stopped by to check us out.
And I've had like three people on my TikTok that are from Maine. That one of them, Augusta, tonight I was just talking to on there, that was trying to get in, but was having issues with his mobile antenna, but was had a base antenna up, and hopefully within the next week or two he'll be out here too.
Oh yeah, I think like Risky Whiskey said, there's a lot of other people out there. You know, they're not as fanatical as we are with radios, but they got radios, and maybe they don't turn them on or whatever as often as, like, you know, for me, getting in my truck, the radio is on before anything else. Like, if I go anywhere in my truck, I adjust my radio first. You know, the same thing, you know, at home. But I'm sure there's lots of other people out there in this state that don't even know we exist. And, you know, I look at all the people that sign up for the Maine Facebook group. I look at their profiles. And we do get people from out of state, but I would say 9 out of 10 people that apply to the group are from Maine. So, you know, we're almost up to 600 people on that page. And I would say easily out of 600 people, 500 of them easily are from the state of Maine. You know, I know I'm doing a lot of talking here, but, you know, the other thing I like with the Facebook group chat, there is a whole subset of people that talk on that chat that we have on Messenger that don't even talk on the Facebook group. Like, I don't, you know, I look at everything, and I'll go look at the chat, and I'll see who's talking. They don't say shit on the Facebook group page, which is fine, but they're in that freaking chat page all day long texting, and they're replying to people and everything. So, I mean, it's cool. Whatever works for people.
Heck yeah.
As long as Floyd's not deleting it.
Freaking Floyd. Oh, I know what I was going to, I don't know what time I'll be home tomorrow. I was going to say, you're just running that tube amp right now, right?
Yes, I am.
I don't know if I'll have time. I was almost going to stop over and grab that other amp, so I'm going to camp all weekend. I was like, shit, it'd be nice to get out up there, but I don't know how much time I'll spend inside anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking it's funny, you know, we only live like, what, a mile apart. I was thinking next time I see you, I really need to bring a supply load of stuff back to you that I'm just not using. And I'd like to get it back to you. And the other thing is, hearing you talking about moving, I mentioned to my wife, I said, you know, I really need to get that tractor back to him before he moves.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. My wife wants to wait until next year. Could be in the spring. I was thinking that too, just because I don't know if he's still interested. Bone Crusher was interested in my plow truck. So I was going to get a plow for my little half-ton and run that, but I was like, you know, if need be it, I could plow with the tractor. I mean, I only plowed 2 times last year, so if need be it, I suppose I could plow with the tractor this winter. So, yeah, sometime within the next month or two, I'll head up there and we'll drive her back.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely appreciate having it. I mean, I haven't driven the thing since last year. It's still sitting in the backyard, but, you know, I figured if you're moving, it's just going to be more complicated. You know, I just figured I should really get it back to him. But, you know, the only thing is like, I definitely have done some things. The only thing I was telling my wife is that, you know, my neighbor, like I said, you guys know it's family. They let me use their tractor, and I think what they have what's called a subcompact. And I go around the house and I do all kinds of things, that little subcompact. And it's it's a tractor. It's super handy for doing shit. Like I'll my firewood, like I'll get scoops of wood and I'll dump it on the pile. Well, that doesn't tear up the yard. That tractor of yours, the only thing about that, I don't mind using it in the backyard, but it's so heavy, like you can't use it around the house. It just tears things up using it around the house. It's too heavy.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. It's too big to do anything small and reasonable. Yeah, it definitely tears some shit up. Like, I don't even know if I move, which I am definitely looking for, but I don't know if I'm going to sell camp or not, but either way, I'm going to have to get the tractor hauled back up to camp, or I'm going to have to sell it if I sell camp. So I'm like, that thing's, it's a pain in the ass to find somebody to haul it for me somewhere, that's for sure. I mean, I don't mind paying the money. It's like $400 or $500 to get it hauled, but it's still just a pain in the ass to find somebody.
I got a spare driveway if you need a place to park it.
Roger. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't care. I don't need it. I mean, I got projects I wanted to do over here, but if I'm looking at relocating, I'm not going to worry about digging up a bunch of ruts over here, because my project was to dig a pond, and it was going to take like 2 years to, really dig out how you want it with that size tractor. It's just it's a lot. So you got to dig a little, you got to let shit settle, dig some more. So. Excuse me. I'll be worrying about that, I guess, when the time comes. I'll wing it. I'll put a fucking ATV sticker on it and just register it as a four-wheeler.
Oh yeah, I definitely got some stuff done with it, but my wife was like, she wanted me to do something on the side of the house, and I go, that tractor's just too big. It's too big. It'll anywhere that's any remotely bit soft. Yeah, my neighbor, he's like I said, it's what I guess I don't know if it's a subcompact. I don't know what it is, but it's a smaller John Deere tractor. It's got a bucket on the front, a 3-point hitch on the back, and I typically use that around the house, like where my wood pile is, where I have my wood dumped. I'll use that one to scoop up bucket loads of wood. But yeah, I definitely used yours. I dug the holes for the towers. I dug the holes for the anchor points. I dug out stumps with it. Probably the only thing I could think of is I got a pile of stumps my wife wants me to get rid of, and maybe I should look into in the next couple weeks renting the dump trailer from the hardware store. I found a guy who would take the stumps and using your tractor, because it's got the thumb, is picking up the stumps in the pile and putting them in the dump trailer and getting them out of here before you come and get it. I should probably do that, because I don't know if I told you guys, my dog got sprayed by a skunk a couple weeks ago, and I got a feeling there's something living down in that stump pile. And I tried birding that stump pile last winter, and I even put a little Boy Scout juice on it, and I couldn't get that stump pile to take off. Well, alright guys, I'm going to shut it down. When I go to the meetup, I'm going to bring that Lafayette CB, because I got that at the meetup. Last year, Chrome Dome was selling it, that Lafayette CB, and I took it home, and it didn't quite work. It worked a little bit, but it wasn't quite working, and it works good, so I'll bring that Lafayette CB to the meetup. I'm sure guys will love seeing it. Big old chrome brick. So maybe I'll bring that over. It's crystalled up on channel 12, so maybe we'll have some fun with it.
Oh, man, you know what we need to do? I still want to have a real shootout, but we should have enough people try to bring walkie-talkies. We should do a walkie-talkie shootout, because how fun would that be for fucking a half hour?
Yeah, we could tell people if you got a handheld, bring it. Might make for a fun picture. If we get a bunch of people that bring handhelds and we get it. Magoo said he's going to bring his drone because he was showing pictures with his drone. And I said, you should bring that drone because we could get a good group picture.
Yeah, he's going to zoom in on my duct tape on my antenna and be like, what the fuck is that?
Pull up the antenna from my walkie-talkie. Hey, way up high.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pull out some walkie-talkies here after this weekend and see if any of mine work, because I still think that would be fun as shit.
Yeah, I think maybe we should put that out there, is tell people if you got a walkie-talkie, bring it. It'd make for a fun picture if we got a bunch of people holding on to a walkie-talkie. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Friggin' right. Yeah, we need to, I haven't shared that photo or anything, so probably should try to share some shit around and, make sure we keep reminding people and see, I thought about making an event just so I can kind of have a clue. I know my wife said, we're not getting as many hot dogs as last time because we had hot dogs left over for 2 months, which I love. My wife just doesn't like hot dogs, but I was like, I'm fucking fine with that.
Yeah, meat sticks.
But yeah, maybe we should make an actual event just so people can know and share the flyer out a couple of times or something. But anyway, yes, have a super fun one, Radio Man. We will talk to you in the morning. I am heading north in the morning. I might actually leave a few minutes early, but I almost thought about doing another sideband morning just because I ain't gonna hear shit as soon as I pull out of my driveway.
All right, man. Sounds good. And, when I get a chance, I think about it. I'll create an event for that on the Facebook page. But I'm going to shut it down. You guys all take care. I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah.